What do you like? What do you like about Google? Like, what were some of the reasons around you buying it?
Google. Well, YouTube,
Mm.
largest music player in the world. I like I like the core business, advertising, AdWords, Google Chrome.
Mm-hmm.
They have in a nutshell, they have a very tightly woven ecosystem that is not based around any physical product. It's not like Apple, and I'm a full Apple person except Apple Watches. I have iPhone, iPad, MacBook, AirPods, the
Mm.
whole 9 yards, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I've
Mm-hmm.
been plugged in for 10 years and I don't see how I'm going to come out. But Google, the thing with Google is they dominate eyeballs, in my view. And
Mm.
the fact that Google has even become like a verb, like I'm going to Google it or whatever, that's, people say it and they don't
Everyone says I'm
realize.
gonna Bing it or I'm gonna Yahoo
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Or like back in the day, there's Ask Jeeves, and all. That was like late 90s. Nobody's going to
Yeah.
say those things. And then
Mhm.
no, to top it off, whenever AI was the talk of the town,
Yeah.
and everybody was saying, John, Google is going to be left behind in AI. Then they introduced Gemini, which is already
Mm-hmm.
built
Mhm.
into Chrome, and in a
Yeah.
sense
Mhm.
takes advantage of the existing customer base, right?
Mhm.
Those things made it a no-brainer. Now, when they beat the antitrust case, when people thought they were going to have to sell Google Chrome or
Yeah.
whatever,
Chrome,
and they don't have to
yeah,
do that, that
that's.
just further convinced me. So
Mm-hmm.
we
Mhm.
went into that head first, man. Sorry. We went into that
Mhm.
head first. Like we dove in. I think went overweight. I think we took 15, 12 and a half to 15% of any portfolio in Google at like $160,
Mm.
and I mean, we've been buying it over the years, but just a new position that, because we'd sold a few
Uh,
times, profitably and whatever,
and to
bought
put
other
that into
things.
context, Google is today $345.
Yeah, 345. So it's really
Mhm.
been, we are more heavily exposed to Google than even Facebook. And we bought back
Mhm.
into Facebook at like 650. Saw it slide. I don't really like the AI expenditure, but have to live
Mm-hmm.
with it.
Mhm.
And it's done well. I can't complain.
Mhm.
It's done well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
actually
think.
for my US account, I only own one stock or one share, and that one share is Google. So I opened it up last year. I think for me, there are a lot of the same reasons that you were talking about, but in terms of like my understanding of like AI and large language models and things like that, I think that because Google has YouTube, and then YouTube is basically what the largest database of videos. And they also have a lot of text because people don't realize that YouTube videos automatically give you transcripts. So they have tons of that data. And I think that's gonna help them to leverage their their models. So that's why you're seeing Gemini performing so well. And then they also even have what's it called, TPUs, which help like train the models. And then they own a large stake in my, I guess, personal favorite large language model, which is Claude, which is owned by Anthropic. I think Google owns like a 15% stake in Anthropic. And
Mm-hmm.
I guess when I've done, I mean, Anthropic isn't public yet, but in terms of my understanding of the business model, like they are kind of different than like an open AI. So they push, like, how open AI is very, I think OpenAI has about like 900 million users. So there's a lot of retail people. Anthropic, yes, they do have retail people, but it's way, way, way less. They are very heavy business or enterprise AI, which I think is really what is gonna, move the needle. So then when I was looking at that, I was like, wait, I'm heavily using this product, loving Claude. Here's a way that I can get exposure through Google, and then I love YouTube. YouTube is like my favorite social media platform. So I think to me, I mean, I bought it recently still, so I don't think I've seen that much gain, but I guess we'll see there. I think there's more to come.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
future's bright. Future's bright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think
Mm-hmm.
Future's
Google
bright.
is gonna win the AI race for sure. Because even Gemini being in the Google suite of stuff. I remember I was telling my friend, I I had a task at work to do to make a table of some data and so on. And then I just pull up Google Sheets because everybody was wondering. I'm the tech guy at work, apparently. I'm the IT guy and the tech guy that just knows random stuff. But I use AI for a lot of the stuff. So I went into Google Sheets. Gemini is in Google Sheets. I asked Gemini to create all of these things, then create a dashboard for it with charts and all of that. I just did it. And I'm just like, yo, Google just leveled up because Gemini isn't all of their things. And so it's hard not to use Google's products now. You see, when Microsoft started, asking to charge for, they started charging for like Microsoft Word, their whole suite, Excel and so on. And then Google having all those things free, to me, it just shifted the users. Like you see a lot more users using now all of Google's products and Google Suite instead of Microsoft Suite. So I don't have Microsoft Word. I don't pay for any of Microsoft stuff anymore. I just use Google Suite. And I pay for Google stuff like the storage and so on because I'm just so embedded in everything that they do. So I just think that they're gonna win the AI race, and I love their tools. They have a lot of free, really good tools out there. Notebook and LM, Nano Banana, like they're building huge Opus. They're building huge things. So yeah, Opal. Sorry. Yeah.
You sure you guys are just doctors, though? Because you seem to be steeped in tech.
Yeah, man. Tech is the future still,
We dabble.
We dabble.
That's cool, man. That's good.
Because